Hey everyone, it is Skyla. Welcome back to another night in the life video. You're going to get a story time from what happened on Halloween and a bit of a channel update what's coming up in November. Yeah, we got some exciting bits for you all. It's going to blow your mind. So, I am starting off on the other end of Avenida Comunidad Valenciana, which is technically the old town side of Benidorm. So yeah, and then I'm going to get to a longer road, which is Avenida Doctor del it's sort of like that. It's a weird one. Yeah. Because there's two doctors, like, avenidas. Because you've got Avenida Doctor del Civil. I'm butchering. Anyway. Butchering stuff. So, as I said, I'll be going down that road in a minute and I'm going to head into Centro, like old town area, because yeah, as I said, it's night in the life. I prefer doing night in the life than day in the life because I need my sleep in the morning. So yeah. So, as I was saying, yeah, so we're going to start off the night in the life video, hopefully with the story time. So, yeah, so once we do this, like the story time, and we're just going to have a walk and just a natter and do like channel updates and all that, it's going to be a mixed bag. But I'll put this as day in the life and a channel update, so you'll find it in the playlist. Yeah, so I have quite a few playlists on my channel. So whether it's movie related, vlog related, or travel vlog related, day in the life vlog related. So yeah, yes, it's that road I can't pronounce. I'll say it to you in a minute. I'll probably get it first time. So that's Alfonso Pichardo's just up there. One of my other favourite roads. So yeah. So I'll find out the name of this road. That'll be crazy. So yeah, I just trying to think what to say. So as I said, the road we were originally on was Avenida de la Comunidad Valenciana, and this is Avenida del Doctor Ort Loja. I knew it was Ort something. So it's Ort Loja. Double, it's like two L's in the name. So yeah, and this is actually a little bit quicker to come down than putting through Cali Lepanto. I can feel spitting. Are we going to get rain tonight? I hope not. Right, so yeah. So if you are a bit familiar with Benidorm, 3/4 down this road happens to be Winner's Bar, and then you've also got on the side that I'm walking on is Picasso. So, but I'm going right. I am taking a right because yeah. Oh, let's get across quickly. So because we got a lot to get. Oh yeah, and we're going straight. We are getting a few bits as well. So yeah. So that's why you can hear some wheels clattering. That's my trolley. It squeaks a lot. So anyway, now we can start with the story time. So right, this is absolutely bonkers what actually happened, right? For people who don't know, I live in a finca, right? Like, right on the outskirts of Benidorm. Like, I live in a finca. And the only person near to me happens to be my landlord. And my landlord has 2 dogs. Like a Doberman and a Cross. But it's really old. So, anyway, I'm getting ready to basically come out and basically do some photos on like Laguera Park or somewhere in the old town of my Halloween costume, that's what I usually do on Halloween if I don't go out. So, I'm getting ready. I'm getting all my costumes sorted out. And I was like, about 5-10 minutes before I was getting ready to go. So, next thing we hear is the dogs barking. And we're like, we know like when the dogs bark and like, you know, if like we're going past or whatnot. But this, I've never heard them bark like this, ever. And we're like, oh, what's going on here? So obviously side, because we got like a little window in the kitchen, so we're looking out the window in the kitchen, because it pulls back our window. So we're looking out the window, and we're like, what's going on here? Because we hears all this commotion. And I hears like, bleep. And I went to side. I said, I think the police outside. And he went, what? He goes, you know, like, you like what? It's like, why is it like, I'm thinking I was winding him up. And I was like, go and open the door. Because usually like, we just keep ourselves to ourselves and we talk to the landlord and the missus and that and the daughter, like, whenever we want, like now and again. So we opens the door and we sees 3 guys, I'd say between the ages of 18 and 20, not even 20 yards from our front door. They're literally on the floor with the hands behind the back. And we were like, oh, what the hell's going on? And the police thought we were with them. We were like, we live here. And he basically said, if you don't get in your house, you're going to be arrested. I was like, oh, what's going on here? Like, so, obviously, there was like 8 or 9 police officers. Just, like, and they were like the police national. And we're like, oh, what the shit's going on here, sort of thing. Like, oh, what's going on? So, obviously, do as we're told, because the police here, they don't mess around. They're more stricter than, say, for example, like Merseyside police back in Liverpool. So, a little bit more stricter. So, so obviously we closed the door and that, and we're like thinking, what the hell's going on? Why is the dogs barked the way they were? We had all these assumptions in our heads. So, a little bit after, here's the landlord. And I said to Si, I said, go out to the landlord and find out what's going on. I need to know what's going on. Like, this is like a little bit bothering me because like, they could like, other people could come back and like break into our things, or the landlords or whatever. We don't know what had happened. So Si speaks to the landlord. Basically the landlord says to him, right, this is what happened. The police were chasing after the fellas, and the lads, we don't know how they jumped over our metal security. We've got like a proper security fence. Like, you can't ram into it or not. It's proper strong. So we don't know how they climbed over, because we put all sorts on it to prevent people from climbing over, like barbed wire and that. And the police somehow climbed over and gone after them. So we're like, how did this happen? And the police then said these lads were on the run. They'd been up to no good. We don't know exactly what they'd done, but that's what they told the landlord. Oh, up to no good. I have allergies, so if you see me doing that, I forgot to bring out tissues. So anyway, so we were like, well, why was the dog barking? The dogs were barking because they were trying, when we were coming in to where we live, they tried to get into the landlords, and that's how the dogs reacted. Because you mentioned something like that, so we were like, oh, what? Oh, no. Like, because obviously they can't get to ours because ours is both locked, and we don't know where the key is to the other back door. So, yeah. So I says to Si, I said, there's no point me going out now. And I end up in the end just doing my Halloween costume, like taking the photos at home in darkness and in light. So that's why I had to stay in and do my photos at home, for that reason. So yeah, you couldn't make this shit up. Like, you open your front door and there's about 9 police officers after 3 men were like 3 young lads. I think but we don't know them, like, because like they don't live like near to us, so these were like complete strangers. So I am hopefully at my first stop in a minute. So there's the story time for you. So what I will do is, when I get to the beach, we'll talk about the channel update and then go along from there with the day in the life and that, because I've got to go to 2 places here. So yeah, this is Cali Gambo now that you can see behind me. That's why I'm walking along Cali Gambo for a reason. So yeah. Since that's open, I've never been in, but I'll have to go in one time. So anyway, hopefully this first shop's open, but I know the second one is, so I will be right back. So yeah, I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. I was like, what's going on this side? Because it kept on going on to things. So anyway, I'm back. I'm on the Levante beachfront at the end towards the old town, and I couldn't get one of my items, so kind of annoyed about that. I probably have to go all the way to, I'd have to go to Damer, because it's a difficult item to get. So anyway, so we are passing Burger King and then Tiki Town, where sometimes my friend who's a DJ, she plays there. So yeah. But otherwise she'd be on, where would she be? Tiki Beach? Yeah, Tiki Beach she'd usually be on. So anyway, we have a bit of a... So I've got to be careful as well, because if she is playing, then it's a big, massive copyright for me. But she isn't, because she'd be at the front. So, yeah. So anyway, are you ready for the channel update? I am going to be back doing videos, preferably of a night time. Probably a few days a week. I did try and stick to the schedule, but it was just difficult. So, and also now, size days off's changed. They're changing for the next few weeks, and it's going to be a bit mental. So, yeah. So, of course, because he said to me yesterday, he said, I've got to tell you something. He goes, my day's off this day and that day, it's not what it usually is. And I went, am I bothered? And he went, what? I went, am I bothered? I went, it's alright, it doesn't bother me. And he went, well, I checked for a certain day, I'm not going to mention what day it is. He goes, well, I checked for that certain day. He goes, well, I've got that day off as well. I was like, what? He goes, well, I can sleep in all day. And he goes, and I'm getting up at like 10 o'clock at night. I was like, okay then. So, yeah. Did I mention this before? We've got a Taco Bell coming on the beachfront, literally opposite, like side opposite of Five Guys. Yeah, we have a Five Guys in Benidorm. It's mental. And we've got all near to each other. We've got a KFC, Popeyes, McDonald's, Five Guys, and now a Taco Bell. But I don't mind the Taco Bell. So, yeah. So, yeah. That'll probably be, looking at it, it's probably going to be January for that. But we've got a lot of new things coming up, like, in Benidorm. Like, we've got 2 new bars coming up. One's going to be in February. The Taco Bell might be January. And, as I said, there's 2 different rumours where the old Sabadell Bank used to be. One, it could either be a Hooters, or it's going to be another Irish bar. Like, we've got enough Irish bars already. Yeah. But I know the same owner as Jolly Roger and Winners and that. They've acquired the one on the corner. So, of the next road, which is, I think it's Avenue Dalcott. It's another road. So, yeah. So on the corner of Jolly Roger, we've got the road, and then speaking of police, they just walked the dog past the National. So, yeah. So as well, I've got to stay up a bit longer, because I might have to go on a message with Skyla later. Yeah, he said he might send me a message when he finishes, because now as well he's finishing earlier. He's starting a bit earlier and he's finishing earlier because it's winter. And then he said, we're reducing your hours to 6. For 6 hours. I'm like, what? But that's what they did. This bar is really, really good. It's one of the only bars in Benidorm that they give you 2 days off a week. Not mention where it is. I think I have mentioned it before. 2 days off a week. You get vacation time. Like, you get a couple of weeks off. But in the winter, you'd only work 6, but you still get 2 days off. I said to Si, I said, because it's fancy dress day in a couple, I think it's a week Friday. I think it's a week Friday or a week Thursday. I said, just go in at 10 and just work right till the end. And he went, can you do that? I said, yeah. I said, just work extra hours on that day. Because obviously, people that don't know, a week on Thursday is Benidorm's fancy dress. And last year we had almost 65,000 people. It's expected to go even bigger this year, where we're going to get around 75,000 people. So it's even going to be even more mental. But for me, I'm staying home all day because I ain't getting involved in all that. Like, or I might just go to the old town because it'd be even more quieter. Yeah. So, yeah. So this weekend, hopefully, hang on, I've got to see, yeah, I can do a Friday, possibly. I won't say 100% definite, but I will be vlogging the fair again. So, yeah, and just see what the difference is from, because I didn't do it last year, I done it the year before. But this year I want to do it because I want to see the difference. Because apparently it's supposed to be more better. Yeah. So I'm going to go on opening night this time. Instead of like a couple of days later. So I'd go I'll probably go Friday. Yeah. Thursday's opening night. So I'll probably go Friday when it's a little bit calmer bit. So there's that for you. As I said, I will be pumping out a few night in the life videos. You've already had 2 budget ones, so I'm waiting for during the week, and I will do another supermarket challenge video, which I enjoy doing it because I've done Mercadona so far and I've done Lidl. I actually want to do, which one do I want to do next? I really want to do economy cash. So hopefully this week I can do economy cash. Because, yeah. So, police coming past again. So, yeah. So obviously that is the beach. But it is really nice. So with the waves. Oh yeah, I didn't even see the waves. There you go. You saw slightly the waves. So yeah, as I said here, the police are on the ball. They are literally on the ball. I have seen 2 police cars within 5 minutes. See, that's how it's pretty banging. They're like, I think they're starting to do the I don't know if you say they're doing the jobs like, but there's a lot more on patrol than I would say last year. A lot more this year than it was last year. So, yeah. And as you can tell, some of the lights need fixing here on Levante Beach, this side. But when you get to the old town side more, it looks a lot better. So, yeah. And a lot of people like to walk the dogs. But to be honest, it is a lot more peaceful here when you walk along the beachfront. And I've got like those woolly leggings type things on. Like the tight leggings. And my legs are okay. It's not warm, it's not cold. I'd say now it's about 19, 20 degrees. And people are still out in shorts. But you know when it gets a little bit cold of a night. So, yeah. So, what else is happening? There's a surprise happening, I'd say the end of November. So, I'm not going to talk about it. It's just going to be, I'm just going to do the video and I'm going to spring it onto you. But you'll get that video on the 25th of November. So, yeah. So you've got a surprise coming on the channel, but that's why you'll know about it on the 25th of November. So that's gonna raise the roof on the channel, and yeah, I'm trying to think what else to say now. Yeah, oh yeah. Guess who finally got over 100,000 views on the channel? Me. Oh. Firstly, thank you for that. I did not expect that. Been waiting for that. And now it's been a long time coming, so thank you for all those views. To hit that milestone, it's impressive. So, yeah. So I'm going to try my best to keep up with the content. Yes, there's also not going to be any haul videos this month. It's to do with the video on the 25th. And that's all I'm going to say about it. So it's going to be a massive surprise. Something I haven't done in a long time. And it's going to happen soon. So, dog pee. So, yeah. It's actually nice and peaceful, so what else is coming up? I'm going to try and, what's I going to say? Try and pop out a list for you as well. And did you guys guess my Halloween costume before I revealed it? If any of you guys did guess it, give yourself some Gore Queen points, because I didn't expect anybody to get my costume. But as I said, I like to do, when I do my Halloween costumes, I like to do my twist of things. So, and if you are new to my channel, and this is the first video you are watching of mine, and you're probably thinking, what is she talking about? I do some community posts every so often, and I actually posted my Halloween costume on there. So yeah, so if you want to go there and see what I got dressed up for Halloween, then there you go. So yeah, as we're almost at the halfway point. We're almost at Cayman Beach Bar. So we're like halfway through. So this is where probably music will be playing along these next two bars. So I have to higher my voice up a bit. So yeah. So that's probably what's coming up on the channel. Yeah, I've got a few little surprises coming up. Yeah, a few little nice vlogs coming your way. And yeah, so obviously it's a very, very peaceful early evening. I think it's round about 7:30. So yeah, so it's about 7:30-ish, maybe a little bit later. So yeah. Yeah. So, and then the most infamous bar as well, we'll talk about it, is Tiki Beach. And there is, I can hear music playing, and then also around the other side you've got Miller's Beach. So, yeah. So, let me talk over as I can, so let me just rabbit on. So, yeah. I've got to give a shout out to Jen, my home girl Jen. Yeah, I have to give a shout out to my home girl Jen. She was Staber from Howland 2. My sister is a werewolf. That is one of my guilty pleasure movies ever. So yeah, and surprise, she's playing at Tiki Beach. Yeah, so that's why I have to speak a little bit over, because it's one of her songs she's mixing, and it's like you'll get it proper copyrighted. So anyway, so yeah, I have to give a shout out to my home girl Jen. She rocked that Staber costume. Sybil Danning, eat your heart out. She was the actress that played Staber, by the way. So yeah, so as I'm walking away, it's a little bit more quieter. I never saw this the other day, or are my eyes deceiving me? There's a brand new bar. Yeah, I don't know if it's still open, or it might be connected to the hotel, or it's down the side. It's called The Tavern. It's a Scottish bar. So we've only got like about 5 Scottish bars now. Yeah. So they've opened that up. So yeah. So yeah, I know you've already got so far you've got a 33-minute vlog in total. It's going to be a lot longer than that. I think this is going to be over 1 hour long. So we are, yeah. And we're not too far now. We're almost at King Coco. Yeah. Yeah. And then, yes, we are going to Veracruz but I'm not going to be filming in Veracruz because I need to concentrate very good, because there's stuff I need to get in there. So certain stuff, and then finish the rest of my shopping in Lidl. So yeah, so I'm at La Bahia, and that's been there 30 plus years. That's been there since the late 90s. So, as far as I know, it might be earlier than that. So, yeah. So that has got to be now. It's not as old as Shetty's, because Shetty's was since the 60s. So, yeah, but La Bahia, that's been there a long, long time. So, yeah, we've had a nice little walk along the beach. But what I'll do when I finish Veracruz, because I can have a little, like, a soft drink, we'll walk to the right to the end of the beach and turn left, and then continue, like, our way along, like. So, yeah. So, yeah, we're getting there. I can smell food. Yeah, I can smell food. But it smells nice. It's not like food that makes me, like, ill. And I think it's fish. I can smell fish. I don't know why, I can just smell fish. So, yeah. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to... I've got to wipe my nose again, excuse me. So, yeah. I've got to wipe my nose, as you do. And I do have a bit of a bigger budget for tonight's shop. So, yeah, it's all good. So, anyway, I am going to log off for now. And then we'll carry on with the night in the life, and we'll have a little talk along the other end of Levante Beach. It's because I've got to lock my trolley and put my backpack away. Because I will say this before I go, I do like how Veracruz works in the supermarket. You get given a locker, you get told to put your backpack in that locker, and your trolley is like on the side and you put a lock on it for you. So I feel it's quite safe in here. So yeah, but a lot of people don't like it, because if they don't put the backpack in the locker, they will tell you, can we look in your backpack? I have no issues with that at all. But I do like how they work here. Some people don't. Some people absolutely hate it. But I love it. I think it's pretty cool that you're getting told to do that. So anyway, I'm heading into Veracruz supermarket, and I will be back to finish off the second to last part of the video. As I said, it's going to be over an hour long. I'm warning you guys now. Okay, I've just come out of Veracruz now, so I'm going to stay at this spot here for a minute, right? I've spent a whopping €22.35. So yeah, obviously, my beer's for £3.25, 66 for me serviettes, 76 cents for me potatoes. Good choice for coming in there. 39 cents for me garlic, 29 for me onion. Probably get another one in Lidl. Lozano. What's Lozano? Oh, this 90 cents for these two little donuts. That's not bad, that. 45 cents each. My beans, 85 each. 16 cents for me tomato. 75 cents for me paprika. And then me drink was 49 cents. So there's me bill. 22.35. Yeah. So I done pretty well there. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you're wondering where the Supermercado Veracruz is on, it's on Avenida de Madrid. Yeah, Avenida de Madrid, yeah? Oh, Avenida de Madrid. So, I'm just pausing you for 1 second because it'll be a bit of a fudge. Yeah, I'm back again. So I'm going to film you this way for a bit and then I'll turn you around because I want to try one of these weird donuts. Like sugar donuts. I felt them and they were a bit soft and I was like, I'm having one of those. But for like 90 cents. And I've got to get me drink as well. So, yeah. So we're at the other end of the Levante beach. Now, it is starting to get a bit chilly. But I'm okay. I'm burning it up. As you can do. So, yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. I haven't got any information yet on what happened with Little Bob's. But I know the football's on. The football's going to be busy. With the football being on, it's going to be busy. Tattoo shop. So, yeah. So, let me get a little bit further. So, right, stop a minute. Let's try one of these. I've got you on me wrist, so try one, wrap the other one up. Hang on. It's like a weird sugar donut. Is it nice? It's sweet. I saw another woman looking at them, so I was like, I'll try it. And she saw what I was doing. She looked at me, she was like, oh, that's good, like, and then put a thumbs up. She put a thumbs up at me. Sorry, I was eating full. So, yeah. So, yeah. Nice. A little bit sweet for me. I forgot to give the rating on that coconut as well. The coconut one I had from Mercadona is much better than this. And I give that a 9 out of 10. This I'm giving a 6. Well, it's a little bit. It's nice and soft. I give that. But it's very sweet. It's nothing to do with the sugar. It's inside there. It's inside there. Like the sponge, it's very sweet. Like they might put a little bit too much vanilla essence in it. So, and I have a bit of pain in my teeth at the moment, so stuff that's too much sweet is a little bit annoying. Yeah. So, when I get to the end of the beachfront, I'll walk down a little bit and then I'll stop at where the end of the Mediterranean is, and then we'll get back to you when we're at Lidl, because I don't think you want this vlog to be too long. But like, yeah. Oh, you know what? I don't even, not last time I was in Lidl, the time before I was in Lidl, put my backpack in, and I left me lucky pound coin. That's English pound, not euros, by the way. I've got a lucky pound. I had a lucky pound coin. Well, I've got two of them, and basically lost one of them in Lidl. Of all days, I lost one. So yeah. I'm feeling a bit chill, me. So, yeah, I want to put me donut in my bag and get my drink out in a second. I'm just passing the hotel breezer. That's why I have to stop for a minute, because mobility scooters were coming past. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and I think I've managed to fix my phone as well. And I think in the night, flashing lights on the National. Something's going on along the beachfront there. That's why I am glad that I am, in a way, this end. So, yeah. So you have Mackie D's. Right, near enough opposite me. And then you've got like Rita's Beach Bar restaurant, Stag and Pheasant, and then you've got the Wild Duck Beach Bar. So, yeah. So let me get across here, as you do. And you've got the beach cleaners that are just locking the toilets now. So if you're looking to go to the toilet, it's a no-go. Unless you buy, well, McDonald's isn't too bad if you go to the toilet at McDonald's. But Burger King, I know for a fact you need a code. So, yep. So, you're just here for a minute. I am still here. Put my donut in there. My very sweet donut. Yeah, you can see my backpack. Not me, you can hear me, but you can't see me. So, yeah. And now you can see the gate. Right. And yeah, fairly soon I've got to get my backpack fixed. Nothing like a bit of sewing will fix my backpack. So, yeah. So, you've got a pharmacy here on the corner, a low-cost low-cost laundry, And then you've got a herbal place, and then your kebab place. Looks like some people have either finished this fishing, or they are going to do a bit of night fishing. Yeah. So, here's me wheeling along 5 cases of beer. Took the last 5. Yeah. I can't believe some beer in there is like dirt cheap. You know, if you like your San Miguel's and stuff like that, it's like €2.10 for 6 bottles. So that works out at I know, let me get me thinking cap on there. So basically, half €2.10, which is 105. It's 105 for 3 bottles. So it must work out about, off that again. So it must work out about 52 cents for so it might work out about 50, yeah, I'd say around about 50 cents. 50, yeah. No, less than 50 cents. Less than 50 cents at a bottle. 160, so it's 40, 80. So it's even less than 40 cents a bottle. Yeah, less than 40 cents a bottle. 70. I'm going, it could be 35, 70. 40. Yeah. It works out 35 cents for 1 bottle of San Miguel in Veracruz. So if you like your San Miguel in Veracruz, it works out 35 cents a bottle. That's a bargain, that. Absolute bargain. Don't know what it is, I can smell a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is, yes, I am drinking this. It is allowed. It's just to get me a little bit more alert to when I do my shopping. And yet this was only 49 cents. So this is actually more than 1 bottle of San Miguel. Crazy. So yeah. So anyway, I will be back when we get to the Lidl. So I will drink this and I'll get back to you when we're at the Lidl. Okie dokie. I am back. Just passing the green door. Anyway, I am sorry for rambling on about San Miguel and how much San Miguel is. And I need to check my phone for the time, because I don't know if I'm going to make, hang on, oh, it's only 8:30, brilliant, I still have an hour. So, guess who is, I'm on my way to Lidl now. It was weird, like, there was some woman in front of me. I know I talk random as well, so that's why when I do these day in the night in the life vlogs, you do get some random stuff. And I'm like rabbiting on about San Miguel, how much it is in Veracruz. I know, quite dramatic, it was funny. So anyway, she looked at me. So I then turned around, walked along. And I turned around again, stood there, looked at me, because I just finished vlogging. So I had finished my drink. And then the next thing she's like, looking again. I'm like, what? Like, what's she doing? Like, I don't know the person, so... And you do get some random people like that, especially when I'm vlogging. You like look at me and you go, what are you doing? Yeah, there's the scoutness in me coming out. Anyway, so, as I was saying, so yeah, in the end she crossed over the road. And I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna mind my own business sort of thing. But like, yeah. Oh, for people that used to love this restaurant years ago, the Chino El Sol, they've closed down. I don't know what they're doing with it, because I had a look at it. Like a little look inside, and it's completely empty. I don't know if squatters are in there or what. I don't know. But anyway, so, as you can tell, I am currently going to Lidl. Yep. And going past China Garden. Like, we do like China Garden. Like, don't get me wrong, I've loved China Garden for years. And I actually stayed in the owner apartment. And I didn't realise they owned China Garden, but I was always going to make like a mooch in there and go, hey, blah, blah, blah. But we went in there like 3-4 times. We were like, oh, I don't want to cook nothing tonight, so we would go to China Garden. And we were eating in China Garden all the time. So, yeah, I do like China Garden. But is it my favourite? No. I will say it does need a little bit of a refurb. It is getting a little bit dated. Excuse me. You know what happened? I should have just got a serviette out my bag and just wiped my nose with it. But, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So anyway, I'm just in my own little train of thought. So yeah, it's nice going a little at 8:30 at night in the darkness. Yeah, cause it goes dark here about 6:30 at night here. So like now in the summer, it can be dark at like 10, between 9 and 10 o'clock at night. But now, because it's like the winter, I will say it gets darker a little bit later than England does. Because I used to hate going out in the dark in England, and it'd be like 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the afternoon, and it would be dark. And I hated it. Absolutely hated it. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's actually a little bit lighter. So, yeah. Right. Bear with me 1 sec. I'm going to pause you. That wasn't too bad. I just needed a second hand to pull it along. Well, it's 8:30 in the evening. I just grab a trolley So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'll speak to you when I finished in Lidl, because first things on the list is eggs and donuts. So I'll be right back. It's me moving the trolley, by the way. So anyway, I'm on the med now. So I'm going to finish off the video because, like, I just want to round off this video. I've been to Lidl, spent €11.01, and I've got moaning but messaging me going, have you, how much was this, how much was that? And I'm like, I gotta get food. So he's like, oh, you didn't spend enough money. And it was like €20 for your fucking beer, almost. $6.50 for your 6. He's like, oh. So, yeah. Sometimes he thinks like, oh, money grows on trees. He goes, you should have got 12 eggs. I was like, they didn't have 12 eggs in the shop. They only had 6. And I wasn't going to get 2 packs of 6 eggs, was I? So, yeah. So, yeah. So, you know what I mean? Like, if he gets that, I've got to get his beer, I've got to get his wine, I've got to get cigs for him. And that's like €24-25, and then the rest is on shopping. So when I get in, I'm going to send him a photo of all the stuff I've bought, and then I'll say, look, 2 of the cheapest drinks aren't there because he already drank them. So yeah. He doesn't realise that sometimes that I've bought like garlic and onion and tomato and this and that. But I love him. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I have like a little bit of a rant and go on and on and on. And then I have like a little bit of a rant. But like, at the end of the day, I still love him. Of course I'm always going to love him. But he just thinks, oh, he doesn't think that you've got to work this out and you've got to work that out. And then I've got spaghetti, then I bought tomato frito and donuts for us and other little bits. So when it comes into consideration, he might go, oh, okay. So, with me drinks and that. So, yeah. You got to think these little things through. That's what you got to do. And my nose is running. So anyway, I am going to end the vlog here because I got to walk my butt home. And try and miss out this supermarket because I only make money and I've got to give her money tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, so I said he can have the eggs, I'm not bothered me. So yeah, it's all good. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed the night in the life vlog. I'm sorry that it's been not the best, but hey ho, what do you know? So yeah, so if you do enjoy these little night in the life vlogs, give me a like, comment, subscribe and all that jazz. Turn that notification bell on, you get a brand new video from me very, very soon. So with that being said, because my battery's dying, stay gaudy and have unpleasant dreams. And I will see you all in the next video, and I don't know when that'll be. Hopefully I'll get this edited very, very soon. So yeah, I'll speak to you all soon. Bye. Ciao, ciao. Bye.